Hello everyone, this is Ron. Welcome to another King of Fighters All-Star video, and in today's video we are going to deal with the burning question that whether we should pull in this banner or whether we should skip this banner. Now this is going to be a very important question, specifically because the character is none other than Kyo, and of course he has his bonker properties, guys. Netmarble never made Kyo a weak character or something that is less useful or something that is not really too strong. They have made Kyos always something super broken, and I'm going to show you how this is going to work with this character. But first of all, let me tell you that how this video is going to be structured. I have structured this video into three different parts. On the first part, I'm going to just do an overview. The second part, we are going to talk about some specific issues or some specific good things, and in the final part we are going to talk about the character, that how the character is actually going to provide the absolute value to us. But before we get into anything, guys, let me quickly show you something which is a very good news, guys. And big thanks to two of my subscribers and viewers that they have kind of shared their opinion, that they have kind of summoned in this banner and they were able to get the two imprint stones, or at least it is possible to get both the imprint stones entirely for free. And as I showed you that they haven't really released any sort of packages regarding imprint stones, so this is so good that kofas is kind of going back to its usual format. Thank you so much Netmarble for listening to the player complaints. Now of course, another thing that I would like to share, that since you are sharing so many important points in my communities, in my YouTube comments, sometimes they get lost and many people cannot really find them. So why don't you just join my Discord, which is going to be amazing, where we are going to share the strategies, we are going to share game related news and stuff, all that matters, guys, because it is important for any community to develop, especially to support the new players. And guess what? Many legends are actually joining my guild, and before starting the recording of my video, I was talking to one of my legends, which is known as Hage, the time attack legend. So it is good idea for the new players to actually join the Discord. So if you are a legend, feel free to join the Discord because I would like to learn from you. If you are a non-legend, feel free to join because you will be able to learn something from the legends. Now let me talk about some couple of points that I am thinking when you are going to talk about this character and summoning this character. Now first of all, there are three type of people who are actually playing this game. The first type of people are specifically playing this game for collaboration characters. There has been past great collaboration, and it is time. It is almost the time that we are going to have this collaboration very soon, probably after this banner. Now if you are someone who belong to this group, who would like to summon collaboration banners, then probably this banner is a bait banner for you. This banner is going to take your rubies. Better you should skip and wait for the collaboration. So that for the collaboration people. Now there are another type of people. The second type of people who are character specific people, who prioritize character, prioritize the collection of characters. And guess what? Characters in this game are always great. So for these type of people, I think Kyo is one of the top banners, because guess what, guys? This is Kyo. This is Kyo, the face of KOF, the face of King of Fighters. So you might actually try to do a couple of pulls, try to get the character, collect the character for your collection. That can be a good way, and maybe you can save the rubies for the upcoming banners. So that's another approach for the character collecting people. Now for the third type of people, who are going to be the meta chaser or the damage dealing people. For these type of people, I think this banner is going to provide great value, because first of all, we are going to have the main character Kyo himself, and I'm going to show you that this character Kyo has certain features that is going to differentiate him from all other ultimate characters. He is stronger, clearly stronger than all other ultimate characters. I'm going to show you how. So if you are someone who is looking for characters, someone who is looking for damages, then definitely this banner is going to be a topic for you. And another type of people there are who is going to look for KOF original characters. I am one of them. I am a big fan of KOF original characters. Now this character Kyo, no need to say how important he is as a King of Fighters original character. Now let me talk about some of other points that also you should consider before pulling in this banner. First of all, this is a combined banner and you cannot really specify that which character you will get. You might end up getting these two characters as well. But guess what? These two characters are also having some utilities. Specifically Kusanagi. I talked about in my previous videos that Kusanagi has become one of the most important characters, one of the most important supports in the game, and for that you don't really have to have his Imprint Stone at all. So the main thing is, if you are pulling in this banner, prioritize Kyo as the damage dealer, Kusanagi as the support, and unless Saiki is your favorite fighter, you can ignore Saiki. Saiki is my favorite fighter. My top favorite fighter is Saiki. I'm still telling you to prioritize these two characters and ignore Saiki because Saiki's buff is comparatively weaker than Kusanagi. And of course, this Kyo is way stronger than any other of them. So this is the thing. So this Imprint Stone thing is not going to pose a problem if you are pulling this character. However, if you are having both of these characters awakened fully maxed up, then only your goal should be for Kyo, which is going to be in my case that I'm also willing to do it. Now another thing is about this character is his tremendous similarity with Terry. If we check out some of his cores, of his core effect, for example, these active skill damage 400% 10 seconds in auto mode, same as Terry. The stack gaining mechanism, same as Terry. The skill 3, same as Terry. And if you check his skills, guess what? Surprise, surprise, all of his skills are strike skills, same as Terry. But guess what? There is a big difference between this character and Terry. Although he looks like same, there is a huge difference. And let me show you where is his difference. In Terry, what we saw, let me show in Terry, of course, you remember, I don't have to show you, right? You remember that Terry's power, everything was concentrated on his skill number 3 and strike skill. So it was kind of easy to play with him, kind of really easy to build with him. But guess what? This character is having features in his active skill 1, in his active 2 skill, and also, as I showed, that in his active 3 skill. So all of his skills are going to contribute in the damage dealing. Now these things can be observed in 2 ways. First of all, it is going to make the gameplay a little bit complicated for sure, but at the same time it is going to be very interesting. Because I have kind of played a lot with Terry, and Terry has all his features kind of concentrated in one skill. So you don't have to do a lot. Just push the skill number 3 and he will do the damage. This is easy. This is so easy, but at the same time, if you keep playing with Terry for a long time, this might feel a little bit boring because you are doing the same old thing again and again. But guess what? In case of Kyo, you have kind of a variety. And in another part, this thing is going to help. That is, all of his skills are actually contributing. This is going to help in the plugin plant. How? Let me show you. Let me show you by plugin plant. If I take you to the blue. So look at this. My Terry, I am currently using these high ranked plugins. Alright? To farm in the plugin plant, I have to use the high ranked, high power level plugin plant regardless of their effect. So what is the effect this character is getting? Tier 2 active 2 skill, active 3 skill, this is helping him. However, this is not helping him. This active skill 1 not helping him. Let's see. This active skill 2 is not helping him, but still I have to use these plugins because these plugins are high power level plugins. I have to complete tier 7 with these plugins. But guess what? If I somehow use these plugins to Kyo, what benefit he is getting? From this plugin he is getting this benefit. From this plugin he is getting this benefit. From this plugin he is getting this benefit. because all of his skills are actually contributing to the damage. And the same way, in this skill he is getting this one, in this skill he is getting this effect. I mean, whatever plugins you are using, Kyo will get some benefit. So this is something interesting, and this is going to help in the plugin plant, because in the plugin plant, guys, you have to do a lot. You have to do a lot, and you have to make the characters very strong. And let me quickly show you another thing. If I go to plugin plant, guys, I'm having a little bit fever today, so I'm kind of disoriented, so I'm doing a lot of mistakes in this video, going over again and again. So this thing, guys, in the red plugin plant, of course you have to have the red characters, but at the same time it is also true that you have to have a very strong damage dealer. Characters like Oswald, characters like Maki, although they can do quite a good job, but they are not going to do very well, because a fully awakened Oswald cannot complete tier 7. That's the reality. I haven't been able to do it so far. Probably I will try it once again, but guess what? There are certain properties in damage dealers, specifically characters like Terry, for example, characters like Psyche, for example, characters like Ash, for example, characters like Kyo, for example. These characters are damage dealers, and they are going to get some certain features which support characters will never have. So the way they are kind of building the support characters, they are kind of weak in the plugin plant according to my testing. Now, another use case scenario is going to be Age Challenge, because this character, Age Challenge, is going to be very good for this character. First of all, because he is a red element, he is going to buff himself as a leader. That is going to good. He has a very strong red presence, and also in the core, this core, active on skill, damage coefficient and momentum 10% up to 50%. Insane, guys. And also the active 2 skill, damage coefficient 1000%, momentum 25%. Insane, guys. And these percentages are going to increase a lot if you will add plugins to this character. So all of his skills are kind of increasing his overall damage output in a massive way, guys. So this character is going to be highly useful in Age Challenge, in any places where you will need momentum, because he is having the highest momentum in the game right now. And not only momentum, guys, look at this, 900% attack, the highest attack in the game right now. And usually they don't bring this much of changes in characters, because if I show you my recent meta, let me talk about Terry. Let me show you the percentages of Terry. Look at this, 800%. So this is the highest so far. If we talk about the buffed up Psyche, 700%. Buffed up Kusanagi, 800%. Oswald, I think even lower. I think this Isla, I think even lower. 700%. So the meta attack effect is present clearly in Kyo along with his all other properties, and this is going to help this character to outperform even any other ultimate characters, buffed or not buffed, guys, period. And the set card, of course you would like to have the set card if you would like to get this character, and the set card itself is going to increase attack, increase critical damage, increase critical rate. Chaos or fusion fighters will test this set later, but of course you would like to have this test. And of course we are having option cards, force teamwork, critical rate, oh my god, critical rate 8%, skill cooldown, active skill buff. Okay, very cool card. Worst teamwork and imposter and original. Okay, this is the old card, by the way. This is not really good card, to be honest. Increase attack by 55%, 10 seconds. Okay, they kind of buffed this card, guys. They kind of buffed this option card. This increase attack was never 55%. I have this card couple of times. So they kind of are buffing the card these days, so this is good to see. So overall, I kind of presented different perspective to look at this character, and I kind of described about different utilities that this character and this banner is going to provide us to enhance your account. Now it is time for you to decide that whether you should go for this banner or how far you should go for this banner. Personally, I would like to go for this banner, and I would like to A5 this character, of course, because he has true potentials that will be unlocked only if you can A5 this character in terms of damage, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to support the content, support the channel, and I hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends.